Right, this is my home arcade project. It's a Raspberry Pi 3 running Retropie, an emulation station, fitted inside a large black coffee table with a 24-inch LCD TV, also with separate amplifier and speakers. I'll show you those in a moment. Quite a few of the emulators are on here, so Sega's Mega Drive 32X, Super Nintendo. This emulator, the arcade, is really better at running Capcom fighting games in general. Atari's 2600 and 7800, Atari Lynx, Sega's Game Gear, Nintendo's Game Boy. The majority of my games are on the MAME emulator. I'm more of an arcade player than the consoles. Sega's Master System and Mega Drive, the Neo Geo, the NES, the PC Engine, and Sony's PlayStation 1. So everything runs very smoothly. We've got 8 buttons here to play a lot more the more complicated games, plus the PlayStation 1 titles. Also 1-player coin, 1-player start, MAME configuration menu, 2-player coin, 2-player start. Quite short joysticks, so I have minimal distance between them, just to keep the general black aesthetic of the table without too many other distracting colours. To give you an idea of how the sound on this is, it's quite strong because of the built-in amplifier that I've wired up.
Get ready.
And the sound volume can be adjusted on the side. So this has got a lid, I'll show you in a second, just to sort of show you around it really. The amplifier is here, so it takes the sound direct from the TV, pumps it out to the speakers, which I've installed behind the legs down here with grills drilled out of the front. The whole thing runs. The power entry is a fitted kettle lead plug and adapter here. So again, it just keeps it nice and tidy when it's all stored away. Incidentally, in case you're wondering what this is another one of my arcade projects. I made a more portable arcade fitted inside a child's plastic lunchbox, which means you can open it and store the HDMI cable inside. This thing, another Raspberry Pi 3, running exactly the same setup as the table, but it's powered off a rechargeable battery. So that was quite a fun little project. Also, you can see that I have LED underlighting. I've installed an LED strip underneath here. I'll show you what it looks like when it gets a bit darker. How this is all fits together, it's got a movable lid which lifts up. Here you can see then the Raspberry Pi, there's the TV, separate power switches, as well as being an arcade table. I've also fitted it with Lenovo Idea Center Windows 10 PC stick. So along with my wireless keyboard, this also runs a very basic Windows 10 setup. So it enables me to surf the web, stream videos off of YouTube, etc. Also, being as the Raspberry Pi is Wi-Fi, it means that I can manage all my ROMs from the PC when they're both turned on. So it makes it for a lot easier maintenance to add games or take systems out or put new ones on. So a very, very versatile table. Not so heavy either, fairly easy to move around, so it means that as well as using it like a normal table, which I can because of the strength and perspex on top, it means that I can put it away when I've finished and it still looks like a table and you can still use it. It doesn't look like an arcade machine sitting in the corner and not having a second function. So I'll show a little bit more of this in a moment when everything is dark and you can get a sense of how the LEDs look underneath.